I'm back, you guys. I stuttered when I said that. Like, that's so embarrassing. I was literally like, I was gonna be like, I'm back, bitches. And then I stuttered and then I didn't even say the bitches part. So that's really embarrassing. And I hope that you guys will forgive me for that. So, good morning. I'm back. I'm back as if I didn't upload an episode yesterday. But I like to keep you guys on your toes, you know? Speaking of toes, I'm just kidding. Before we begin, can we, like, take a second to appreciate this, like, pussy popping, absolute, like, slay of an outfit? You can see my microphone cord. Like, you guys. Huh? Like, I look so slay. This is, like, pussy popping, major slay cord extravaganza of an outfit. And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm wearing a little skirt underneath pants. You guys could, never mind. A little skirt underneath pants moment, which I've never been into, but since I moved, and it's like literally minus 30 outside, I brought mini skirts. Why did I bring mini skirts? The question is still up in the air. But now I kind of like the skirt underneath, pants underneath skirt moment, because it keeps you warm, and it's like slay, and it's cool. Me and Neva tonight are going to this glow party, so it's like glow in the dark, so the theme is like wearing white. But I wanted to wear this, so then I just added the skirt, and then I got this cool jean jacket. If you're listening to the audio, please go on my YouTube and look at the video so that you can see how slay I look, because I think that it's honestly a crime to like keep you guys from looking at me. Okay. I got this cool jean jacket, and it's like very like David Bowie-esque, and it's like bedazzled and stuff, so I'm gonna like wear this too so that it, like the sparkle part will glow. So that's how I'm feeling. Is ham. Okay. But anyway, I'm feeling very slay. Like, you guys, I just look so good. We love a good confident morning, you know? Recently I've been down in the dumps. Just cause, you know, seasonal depression getting me. Not as bad as when I lived in Vancouver though. Because of like the rain. Like I like the snow much better. The snow is just like, it's just like Christmas. It's fun, it's cute, it's wintry. And I don't know, there's just a moment of like wearing white when you're in the snow. It's like, and being white in the snow. Am I right, white people? I have so much energy this morning, and I honestly don't know where it came from. Maybe it's because I worked out for the first time in like literally 2 weeks today. I know that you guys don't care, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway because this is my podcast and I can talk about whatever I want. Like, what was I even saying? Anyways, oh yeah, I worked out for the first time like 2 weeks this morning. It was only like 20 minutes. And I just did it at home because I need to get like some sort of like letter from my employer to get a discount at the gym. Because I went to spin, I can't remember if I said this in my last podcast episode, but I went to spin like last week, and it was $14 for one like 40-minute class, which is like so expensive. That was like the drop-in rate too. So hopefully like I can get my discount, because then it's like $35 for the month, which is like such a better deal. And I want to go rock climbing because I have a climbing gym there. And I love a good rock climb. Oh my god. This morning we got an iced latte with almond milk. Wait, hold on. Where's my phone? Wait, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Today we got an iced latte with almond milk. Wait. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. I played this sound effect, but I'm connected to my AirPods on my phone. You can't even hear it. Okay, third time's the charm. Today we got an iced latte with almond milk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. It was so stupid. Anyway, yeah, iced latte with almond milk because I've been getting like London fogs every single day, and London fogs are delish, but I don't want to get sick of them yet, and I feel like I will if I keep this up. And I haven't had an iced latte with almond milk in a hot minute, like pretty much. It's been like a couple weeks, because I didn't bring my espresso machine when I moved, because my suitcase was so jam-packed full of clothes that I like barely even wear. Like I literally bought this like outfit yesterday. Like why did I bring so many things? I knew that I was just gonna go shopping when I came here. Anyway, but I brought so many clothes, as you can see. That's all my side of the closet. And like I didn't bring anything that's like practical that like I need, you know? I have these really cute sunflower happy face cups. Didn't bring those because I didn't have room in my freaking bag. I didn't bring my espresso machine, which I kind of regret, but also like I didn't bring it because I didn't know how much space I had, you know. I didn't like know if that was like a thing that I should bring. I'm going like back to Vancouver in January, so maybe I'll bring it back. Who knows though, because like I don't know. I feel like it's my most prized possession. That's not a joke. My espresso machine is the greatest thing that I own. But we'll see. Like, you guys don't care about this. Anyways. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, there are a couple things. One is that, you know, it's November 30th. This morning I woke up, notification from Spotify. Your Spotify Wrapped has come, you know, and that's great. I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about Spotify Wrapped for a second. I know that everyone is so sick of hearing about it, but I don't care. I just need to talk about this one thing. So, my most listened to artist is Remy Wolf. I expected that because Remy Wolf is a great artist, and I went to a concert in Toronto, like no big deal. I like made eye contact with her. You know, we're me and Remy. We're on first name basis. You know, but so my top 3 songs of the year were Remy Wolf songs. Expect that, you guys. My 4th most listened to song. I need a drum roll sound effect. I need a soundboard, and then okay, my most listened to song. There's an ad. Hold on. My most listened to song, my 4th most listened to song, Trebelmakers, Bright Lights in the Big City. That's my 4th most listened to song of the year is Trebelmakers, Bright Lights in the Big City. And that's so funny because I started listening to that song in like May. Like, the fact that I've been listening to Remy Wolf and, like, a bunch of other artists since, like, January, and the fact that I started listening to that song in May, and it's my 4th most listened to song is so funny. Like, it's honestly good, though. I'm gonna perform it for you guys, because I just feel like singing. Da, da, ow, ow, ba, da, ooh, da, 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 ooh, I've been living for the weekend, no, not anymore. Here comes Saturday, make me feeling that Friday's famous for. Yeah, I'm looking for some action, and it's out there somewhere. You can feel the electricity all in the evening air, and it may just be more of the same. Ba ba ba. Well, sometimes you wanna go where everyone knows your name. So I guess I'll have to wait and see. But I'm just gonna let something brand new happen to me, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Bright lights in the big city. It belongs to us tonight. POV on Benji. I've got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Now everybody knows I've got the magic in me. When I hit the flow, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some presto magic. Pick a verse, any verse, I'll hypnotize you with every line. I need a volunteer, how about you, with the eyes? Come on down the front, sit right here and don't be shy. So come on, come shoo, 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 shoo. I've got the magic in me. I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Oh yes, it turns to gold. Everybody knows I've got the magic, 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 magic. Oh, I got the magic in me. Oscars, Grammys, Emmys, Tonys, award-winning performance from me. Just for you guys. I need like a breather. Jesus. You're welcome for that performance. I don't know why I just did that. Thank you if you guys are still listening. But now you guys know that obviously that was my 4th most listened to song of the year. But yeah, I just had to share that with you guys, share that part of me, because I'm just open and honest person, and I love you guys, you know. Speaking of loving you guys, I was like contemplating what to call you guys, because again, I'm anti-Keurig. Some of you guys were like, why are you anti-Keurig? And it just doesn't taste good, you know? And I feel like it's just like a waste, like even though like a lot of the things are like biodegradable, like a lot of the pods now are biodegradable, like the regular ones aren't, like the regular original Keurig pods aren't that biodegradable. And I just feel like it's a waste, like why not just make a pod of coffee, I guess? Because like, I don't know, I feel like people who use Keurigs, like unless you have like 1 cup of coffee a day, I feel like people who have Keurigs like have multiple. It's just like, why just make a pot of coffee, you know? I just feel like it tastes better. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I get the idea though, and I can appreciate it, but let's be honest, where I go there. Anyway, and then I was gonna change the podcast name to like morning, something stupid like Morning London Fog. I was like gonna make a joke about that, but that's stupid. So plus then I'd have to change the podcast art, and I don't want to make Neva pay me another one. Shout out Neva once again for making the podcast art. But yeah, so let me know what I should call you guys. My little coffee beans. Like, that's cringe. Sorry, I'm just like so popular. Like, oh my god, I'm getting so many text messages. Neva, stop texting me. I'm sorry, I'm recording the podcast. I'm busy. I'll respond to her later. I saw this thing on Instagram. We're gonna do a topic change because I'm sick of this topic. I just saw on Instagram like yesterday. Oh my god. Can people? Okay, brief intermission while I text Neva back because she's texting me. I have Bright Lights on Big City now stuck in my head, which like honestly can't be mad about it because it's a really good song. Also, okay, unpopular opinion before my brain is all over the place. Before I begin, my topic, hold on. Trebelmakers shouldn't, like, people say, like, oh, Trebelmakers, that song is better than like, the, Barn Bella's performance, like, you know, Trebelmakers were robbed, they should have won. Although I agree that the song was better, like, you can't go wrong with the Barn Bella's final performance, you know? like, especially because I think that part of it was like because they just like completely changed their look, like that kind of added like a wow factor to it, and I think that that's like what helped them win. Um, Also, like, I'm kind of confused because their performance was way longer. Like, these shows, even like Glee and stuff too, whenever there's like a performance, like a show choir, like a cappella performance, how many songs do you sing? Like, some people sing two. Like, Trebelmakers sang like a mashup, which is technically one. It's like 2 minutes. Barnwell sang like a mashup of like so many different songs. Maybe it's like a time slot that they have. Like even like in Glee, some of the performances like they sang 3 songs, some sang 2, some sang 1. Like I don't get it. How many songs do you sing? It just confuses me. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about was I saw on Instagram today Kim Kardashian and Kanye West like divorce, right? Good for Kim K, you know? Get yourself a better man. But like now she's getting $200K a month in child support from Kanye West, which is fucking crazy. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason I like didn't like I thought that child support was like a fixed rate. Like I didn't realize that it's probably based on income. So that's me just being stupid. But I was like, $200K a month, like go Kim K and get that bag. Like literally. Good for her, you know? Good for her. I wish someone would give me $200K a month for child support. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe I have to have a child and then I'll get $200K in child support. I don't even know what I would do with that much money. Like, I don't know. I'm just like so bad with like finances and stuff. Like, I don't know. I would not be able to do it. Even though like I'm literally convinced I'm gonna be rich one day. And I don't know how that's gonna happen. But like every time I go out and I like buy a coffee or I buy like a London Fog or like whatever, I'm like justifying it in my head. I'm justifying it in my head because like I'm like, oh, one day it doesn't matter. I'll be famous and I'll be like financially stable and it won't matter, even though I'm like struggling right now. Not struggling, but it's like I'm not making enough money to like keep up with my spending habits, which is so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, so that's kind of how I've been feeling. Sorry, I'm texting you because we're hanging out now. We're going shopping. Like, we're going shopping right after I'm filming this. So again, like I'm spending so much money on things I don't need, and like I'm at this glow party tonight. It's in Banff. It ends at like 2:30 a.m. And so I'm gonna have to cab from Banff to Canmore, which is gonna be like $70. And then I have work tomorrow morning at like 9. So it's gonna be a hell of a night for me. And honestly, I'm okay with it because sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone. But okay, and now that I'm not distracted, have plans, texting's done. I'm sorry for being on my phone, you guys. It's like literally such a big pet peeve of mine when you're like hanging out with someone and like if you're at like a restaurant or something and it's like awkward, you know, I just like if the conversation is like dull and it's awkward, like even if that happens, I'm not gonna pick up my phone. I feel like that's just kind of like rude when you're hanging out with someone, you know. I don't know. I don't like when people do that. If you're like taking transit somewhere and like on transit, that's fine. Like I don't care about that. But I don't know. It's just like when you're like face to face hanging out, and then you go on your phone. Like I don't know. It just bothers me unless it's like an important text. Then it's fine. But that's just my thoughts. My thoughts and my feelings. My heart. I keep my heart on my sleeve for you guys. Is that what that like phrase means? Heart on your sleeve. Is that? I think that means that you're like really like open. I'm gonna keep that in. I love you guys, and I keep my heart on my sleeve. There's some. Oh, okay. So it's November 30th, you know, which means that in 1 month it's gonna be past Christmas. So we're close to Christmas. We're close to the holiday season, and so I've been watching Christmas movies. I'm waiting to watch the Lindsay Lohan one until it gets like closer to Christmas because I want to save that one because I heard it's good. But yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I saw this movie on Netflix, Single All the Way. And it was like a gay Christmas movie. And I was like, okay, I'll watch this one. And like, I just have some thoughts about it. You know, I have some knowledge and some wisdom after watching that movie. And I just need to talk about it. So, this movie came out last year. So, if you're like mad about me spoiling it, it's been out for a year, you've had plenty of time to watch it. Or you can click off this, go watch the movie, come back. The movie, I don't want to be, I don't want to project my internalized homophobia onto this movie. But it's like, it's like, it's like a, it's, I'm speechless. Um, it's kind of like the characters are like very gay, like the main characters, right? And it's like, I know gay people are eccentric, whatever, but it comes off as like bad acting. Like, I'm such a horrible person. Um, but one queer person to a queer movie, I don't know, I just didn't like it. Because it just seemed like a bad, like, shitty Hallmark movie, which it kind of was. It was kind of like a basic plot too. It was like, you know, like this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Neva's a little needy today. Needy, she's literally just texting me about us hanging out in like literally a couple hours. Anyway, so this movie, it's basically like this guy who like has this weird job. He works on like production sets or something, like some sort of like photo shoot set. I don't even know what he does. Doesn't matter. Anyway, and he has like this gay best friend. Like they're like whatever. They're like best friends. And then like apparently this main character guy is like always single for the holidays, and like his family is always like disappointed that he's single, which is like really weird. And then like he meets this guy, and then they've been dating for like 4 months, and then this guy's supposed to come home with him for Christmas, but then apparently he's like married with a wife and kids, so he like cheated, you know. And then he like convinces his best friend to like fake a date, and then they go home together. But then the mom like has a blind date set up for him when they get there. So then the best friend and this guy, like the main character guy, aren't like fake dating anymore, they're just friends again. So then this guy like goes on these dates like with this blind date guy or whatever, and they're like hitting it off and stuff, but he's like obviously in love with his best friend because he like always talks about it and blah blah blah. You guys know the whole plot. You guys know this trope, you know? Anyway, then he like loves plants, so at the end of the movie, his best friend, who works for TaskRabbit, which I guess is this like United States like thing. I didn't hear about it until this movie, but this movie made me realize what it was, because it's so like obvious, like that they sponsor this movie, like TaskRabbit sponsored this movie. It's so obvious because like they name drop it so often. They, you know, like when like movies have like product placement and it's like they explain it, but it's like an ad. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, I work for TaskRabbit, so I can work anywhere. I can work from anywhere. And it's just like, that's not like a natural way to like say it, you know? Anyway, and it just like, that happened so often. Like TaskRabbit was like the main sponsor of this movie, and I'm like, this movie is just one big long ad. Like that's the problem with like businesses sponsoring movies, is like it's obvious. You guys try to be sly, it's not sly. I see right through you. But yeah, and then like the main character guy like loves plants, and then at the end of the movie his best friend buys him a store, like rents out like a store for him to like set up his plant shop, because like he wants to move back home to spend time with his family. It's just like, it's like a simple movie, and it's like cute kind of at some points, but it's also like very cringe, and I just like kept getting the ick. I'm such a horrible person, but it's fine. Anyway, that movie, it was like a cute like watch, but like if you're looking for an actual good Christmas movie, like I wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, I love the gays, you know. But yeah, so it was just very Hallmark-esque. But you know, I don't know why I'm being such a hater. Like, I love a good Hallmark movie. I like watching movies and then making fun of them. But it's like, it's not as fun when you watch them by yourself, because it's like, I'm just laughing at my own jokes, or like laughing at the movie myself, which is not funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what I mean. Like, genuinely, what am I saying? Whatever. Anyway, I want to talk about that movie because the product placement of TaskRabbit is so insane. It's just like it's just like they tried too hard to like make it organic, but it's just not. That's like in Pretty Little Liars when they had like a really obvious like Tresemme product placement. They're like, use this Tresemme dry shampoo. Not everyone has time to wash their hair. CC Drake said that. And it's just like, you guys aren't even trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, God. I should be a movie producer. I could get it done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so those are my thoughts on Single all the way. But yeah, I love a good Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movie? I don't know. I can't like think of one off the top of my head. Like, I don't want to say Home Alone and be basic, but like, it's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm really gonna like the Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie, which is why I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait like 2 more weeks, like mid-December. I think I'm gonna try to watch it then. But yeah, so those have been my thoughts on that recently. My heart is like still beating fast from doing Bright Lights in Big City. Like, why did I do that? Why did I perform that whole song for you guys? And I didn't even like. I was like out of breath the whole time for like jumping around. That was fun. Maybe I'll do like a performance each podcast episode. I would get 0 listeners if I did that. But you know what? This is me. This is me. Keep my heart on my sleeve. I'm doing this for you guys, you know? There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I watched the new Wednesday series. It was pretty good, honestly. Kind of weird though, because like the girls in the show, like Jenna Ortega is like 20 years old in real life, right? But she's playing like a 15, 16-year-old. And like the guys in the show look so much older than her. It's like kind of weird. Like, I guess they're all supposed to be like 15, 16, but like the men in the show look like they're like 20 fucking 5. So I don't really like know. That just like kind of made me feel weird, because even like Eden is her name, best friend's name. She looks like fucking 12. And then like Jenna Ortega looks like she like passes off as like 15, 16. Like, I could see that. I don't know. The ages that all the characters were like looked like in the show when they actually were not supposed to be that age. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But I mean, you can say that about like every single teen show though, so I can't really be too mad. But it was pretty good. I loved the little dance scene that everyone's cosplaying. I don't like watching the cosplay videos, but I like the dance scene. It was fun. And the dress that she wore was so pretty. This shirt is like low-key giving that. It's like not at all. Like, Jesus. Okay. But anyway, we'll recommend the Wednesday Addams show. Although my problem with like, hold on. My problem with like murder mystery, like teen shows, because this was my problem with like Riverdale, not that, no, but like what's like another like true crime kind of teen show, I don't know, but like shows like that, it's like the characters get so like hyper fixated on like the cases that they're trying to solve, and I just get annoyed. I'm like, live in the moment, girl. You know, I understand that this is like your life and you're like obsessed with this, but I don't know. I just get annoyed. I don't know, but I like this one because the main character wasn't whiny, because that's also my problem with like main characters a lot of the time. Like, that's why I didn't like Shadowhunters very much. It's because like the main characters are so whiny, like, and Vampire Diaries too, and it's like grow up, you know? If I was being hunted by vampires to kill me, I would just suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Suck it up. Suck the blood. Suck. This is stupid. I'm never mind. But anyway, that's kind of like my hot take, if you will. And then Zendaya and Tom Holland are engaged. Didn't they like just start dating? I'm gonna see like how long they've been dating for, because okay, how long have Tom Holland and Zendaya been dating? July 2021. So they've been dating for like a year and a half, and they're engaged, and it's like, I don't understand. Like that's like average, right? People date for like a year or like 2 years, and then they like get engaged, and then they get married. And I'm like, you barely know each other, or it's like you just like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a weirdly short amount of time to like be dating. Like I feel like if I were to like, I don't really care about like if I get married or not, but like if I were to get married, I would want to be dating this person for like 7-8 years, you know, because I don't want to risk getting a divorce, because divorce is expensive, you know, unless you're rich. Like, I mean, Kim K is getting $200K a month from Kanye West. Like, get the bag. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like a year and a half is like such a short amount of time to be dated before marriage. I guess like, I don't know. Am I like crazy for thinking this? Like, because even like you know those like stupid Reddit posts, like Reddit threads on Instagram that people like post from Reddit. And it's like even like then when they like talk, when they're like doing MIS or something, it's like, oh, my fiance, we've been dating for like 2 years and we're getting married like next week or something. And I'm like, you guys barely know each other, or it's like you barely like know how. I don't know, because when I was in a relationship, we won't talk about this for very long, sensitive issue. It's like we were dating for like almost 2 years, like a year and a half, and then it's like just, and I know that I was like 16, I was like literally a child, but it's like the thought of like only dating for someone for that short amount of time, and then thinking about like actually marrying them and like starting a life with them. I don't know, maybe it just like, because it wasn't like meant to be or something. Maybe that's why I have this thought, but like, I guess like, I don't know, if you truly think that it's your soulmate and like you're on the same page and everything. But I just feel like a year and a half, 2 years, it's like you're kind of still in the honeymoon stage, like sort of. It's like you're just getting like a little taste of like what it's like not in the honeymoon stage. I feel like honeymoon stage, for me at least, lasted like a year. And then the like last 6 months of like my relationship, it was like we had more problems and like more communication and stuff. Like it takes more work. But I feel like if you only get like that 6 month like taste, I guess, even if it's like good and everything is fine, like I feel like you still need more time before you get married, because like marriage is a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe this is just like me personally, but I feel like I would like to be in a relationship for like 7 years, 8 years before thinking about marriage, because I feel like then it's like, oh, okay, you know how you function together, you know like all these different things, like you know how you work together, and I feel like it would just be like better in the long run, because then you get more of an idea of like how you are with this person, how you like them, if you ever get sick of them, you know what I'm saying? And you have more time to like work on communication, like talk about issues that you have and everything like that. I don't know, a year and a half, like I guess like again, I don't know Tom Holland or Zendaya personally, so like maybe they're like super in love and like they've liked each other for a long time, like maybe they've been dating for longer than they've said, because they met in like 2016 when the first Spider-Man movie came out. But I don't know, like let me know what you guys think about like how long you should date before marriage. I just feel like 2 years is way too quick. Like 3 years, like I could see that, like okay, sure, but I don't know. Maybe it's also just because I haven't been in a relationship as an adult. That could be it too, because like my relationship my only one that I've been in was like when I was 16 to 17, right? So like, I mean, that's like a literal child. So maybe like if I ever get into a relationship again, when we are doing positive affirmations here, when I get into another relationship, and it's like, I guess, more serious, because like I'm like an adult now and I like know more like what I want from like my past relationship and stuff, like what I don't want and stuff. So like maybe it would be different. Maybe it would be different if I found like the one or something. But I don't know. I also like don't really believe in soulmates. Like I think that there's people for everyone. Don't get me wrong. But like I don't think that there's only like one person for you, you know? Like because I feel like the idea of soulmates, like when you like this is like such a serious topic, but like I feel like when you get into a relationship and then you're like in the honeymoon stage, you're like, oh my god, they're my soulmate, they're my soulmate, they're my soulmate. And then you get out of the honeymoon this is like from personal experience. When you get out of the honeymoon stage and then it's like, oh, you're kind of like not who I thought you were. This is like gonna cause drama. I'm not like saying anything negative about like this person or anything. Like no hard feelings. It's just like I feel like when you go when you're like dating someone and you like think that they're soulmate and then it doesn't work out, it just kind of ends in like a worse heartbreak. I feel like if you have this idea of soulmates in your mind, because I think that there are people out there for everyone. There are multiple people out there for everyone, and like I don't know. I don't really understand when people like get into a relationship and they're like, what if there's someone better out there for me? It's like there probably is. Like, I'm sorry, there are 8 billion people on this planet now. Like, you really think that there's not going to be one other person that's, like, a good match for you, you know? But I feel like the important thing is that, like, even though you know that, like, there are probably other people out there that, like, are good for you, it's like you still live in the moment with this person that you match with now, and you know, like you spend a lot of time together, you like get to know each other, and it's like, oh, it's amazing that you guys are such a good match, you know? Like don't focus on the other like probably thousands of people that are good matches for you. Like just focus on this one that's with you now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't really think that soulmates are a thing because I think that there are multiple people out there that you would match with. It's just like and the importance of like I don't know, like being loyal, I guess, like not really thinking about that. Like I don't really care. You know, if I'm dating someone I like them, that's amazing. I like you. You know? Like, I'm not gonna be thinking about all these other people. I don't know if like that hopefully that made sense. I don't like knock on people who do believe in soulmates though, like whatever like you wanna believe in, you can believe in, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Soulmates aren't really a thing for me. I also think it's like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on soulmates, and relationships in general. But yeah, I don't know. Like, good for Tom Holland, good for Zendaya. I'm happy for them, but a year and a half. It's just like for me personally, that's too short of time. Because I think like Curtis Connor and Jenna Allard, they were dating for like 7-8 years, and then they like eloped, right? That's like a good time, I think, for me, because then it's like, oh, I know you. I know what kind of person you are. You know, I know your true colors. And then you make your decision based on that. But yeah, those are my thoughts on relationships. Hope that wasn't too heavy of a topic for everyone. I don't think it was. I don't even remember anything that I said. Like, I say something, I'm like a goldfish. I say something and it immediately leaves my brain. Like, I don't know what I talked about this episode, but I'll find out when I edit. So, there you go. Yeah, we're pushing like 40 minutes. I don't think that I have anything else to really talk about. Oh, okay, so July 2021 when they were spotted kissing. So like maybe they were dating for like a lot longer and I'm just like ignorant and I don't know anything about like celebrity relationships because I don't really care. yeah, okay. So, it's like maybe they were dating for longer, maybe they weren't. Doesn't really matter. I'm not in the relationship. I don't know what's going on with them. You know. But yeah. So those are my thoughts on. Those are my thoughts on that. Sorry, I'm just like looking at my notes to see anything else that I could quickly mention. Oh my god, those like the like joke about like Drake and 21 Savage like fucking each other is so funny to me. Shout out Champagne Poppy, you know. I didn't really want to talk about that though, because I don't really like, I don't know, I don't really follow it. I just like whenever I see it, I do a little giggle. But yeah, we're pushing like 40 minutes, so I'll probably end the podcast here. So, thank you guys for listening. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the performance that I did earlier. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's get one more outfit sleigh. I love shirts like this where it's like mesh and then it like opens, you know? But yeah, I hope that you guys have a slay of a day, and I hope that you listen to Bright Lights in the Big City, and I hope that your fourth most listened to Spotify rap song is not as crazy as mine. I'm just so crazy, I'm just so silly, I'm just so wild out there. Okay. Love you guys, and I will talk to you later.